going to
Oh,
do
Lemos
Mackenzie
versus Dern, of course.
Yeah, Lemos versus
How can
Mackenzie
I
Dern.
forget? How can I forget? Okay, so look, we've been talking about the loss of Jason Perillo for the
Yeah.
last couple fights from Mackenzie Dern. Her striking, I feel like, has taken a step back
Yep.
since the loss of Perillo. Dude, I think that this is going to be one of those instances where we see a career that never reaches its full potential because she just needs a different team, man.
Yeah,
She
100%.
she needs a different team, and I'm talking get rid of your pops. I'm talking get rid of everybody else in that corner. Find a team and say, hey, mold me. Right? Like I've got my jujitsu down, but let's continue expanding on my game because the whole thing of her blitzing with her head down and her eyes closed to close the distance, and she gets caught over and over and over again. It's not working. It hasn't worked.
And she clearly, I don't know if she's just not sparring enough or something, but she does not like getting hit. Obviously, nobody likes getting hit, but people can at least stay in their stance when they get hit and stay composed. But dude, there's times where she completely just turns around.
Oh yeah,
and like you can't do that in the UFC.
Turned
You just
around,
can't.
put her arm up to kind of because she
She's
was closing
pushing
her
away.
eyes and like opening her eyes and pushing away. It
running
was
away
not a
with
good
her
look.
hands out. Yeah. That being said,
Look, does she still have some of the prettiest eyes in the UFC? Maybe. But look, dude.
Yeah.
Look, you
Can't tell when
cannot
they're swollen.
continue in this division, right? I know it's the women's division, but you still go up against some women that can absolutely hit like a truck.
Like
Maybe,
Lemos.
yes, like Lemos.
Like Andrade.
And so, exactly. Look at this. This is a picture of her walking away as she's getting bombs from Brazil landed on the back of her head.
And this is the one that dropped her. And when she dropped from this punch, she was holding her face, saying something. You can see her mouth moving, and she just starts bicycle kicking her legs like this on the ground. And I'm like, dude, this girl's just in pain. That's just her in pain. And she's not. That being said, she survived it, and she won the third round.
Oh my god, dude!
I mean,
she's
so
tough.
Nobody
can take that away from her.
She's tough as
But
nails.
if that's all we can continue talking about for the last 3 fights is your toughness, there's something wrong.
There's something wrong, and it's like proving your toughness by getting through these crazy moments is one thing, but proving your toughness by being composed in those moments is another. And she's not composed. Anonymous says someone on Reddit called her the Favela Halle Berry. Classic, dude.
Oh my god.
It's perfect though, because they were both rocking that same haircut for a while, huh?
That's so good.
And people are like, Halle Berry, what? If she's like all around the UFC all the time. It's such a weird, like, why is Halle Berry so like closely associated? But yeah, but she won the third round. She landed a big punch in the third round. She took her down early. I think she climbed up, got the guillotine to drag her down. There was some good stuff in that third round. Expert grappling, going for late, trying to get the finish, clearly trying to get a finish. 100%. She wasn't just like laying on top and like, I can secure this, because to Ganskow, what Ganskow's saying is he had the fight 28-28. I'm assuming first round Dern, third round Dern, second round 10-8, which is an arguable scorecard here. But
I had it 2-1 for Lemos.
I had Lemos winning round 1 just because I thought the damage in the first half of the round outweighed the grappling from Dern in the second half of the round, because it was literally the midpoint of the round. Dern got on the ground and was working on the ground.
I got into it with somebody, and I usually don't engage on social media, okay? But somebody was like,
engagement.
I was like, this person was like, anybody with 2 eyes could have seen Dern won that first fight. And I was like, what'd she do,
first
man?
Round.
Or that first round, yeah, sorry. She got the takedown, sure. She ate some big shots already that first round. She blitzed in, ate some shots when she blitzed in. She got that takedown, and there was a lot of battling for position. She was trying to set up some submissions, right? But again, somebody in that corner with enough time left has to say, hey, start landing some elbows, start landing some ground and pound,
that would have
start doing some damage, because yes, then she would have won that first round, right?
Because I think the first round is arguable. I do see someone scoring it for Dern, because effective grappling is important, right? But damage, I thought Lemos's damage in the first half of the round did outweigh the grappling effectiveness of Dern. And if she mixed in some damage with her grappling effectiveness, that would have been a case closed, easy decision.
100%. So this other person comes back and says, yeah, but if we're talking about damage, then, she actually landed more strikes that first round.
It's not about
Dern, but it wasn't just that. Lemos actually had 11 significant strikes to Dern's 8 that first round. So either way,
it's
like
still
if
wrong.
we're talking about significant strikes, amount of significant strikes, Lemos takes it. If we're talking about damage, Lemos takes that first round. Dern had the perfect opportunity to seal that first round, and she didn't take it. She probably thought, I'll be able to get another takedown in the second round, and I'll pick up where I left off, and I'll be able to. Oh my god, it was so frustrating.
It was a good fight. Not one judge scored that second round to 10-8, which is insane to me. I thought that was a pretty much as clear as it gets 10-8 rounds. But yeah, Dern celebrating like she won when they called out Lemos was interesting.
Rough. That was rough.
They call out Amanda Lemos.
Amanda,
put her hands up. Yeah, and that doesn't sound like Mackenzie. Mackenzie throws her arms up, yells, and runs off excited, and then to never be seen again. Just ran off into the crowd. I don't know where she went, but Key said takedown score when you do inflict damage or sub attempts. Nothing really happened on the takedown. Yeah.
Rough.
Like I said, I can see scoring that first round for Dern. I just personally did.
Yep.
But it won fight of the night, so fucking congrats.
Good for her. Now she has some more money to give over for that child support she always complains about, huh?
Yeah.
Good for her, dude.
Hey everybody, Romero and Will here. Thank you so much for watching that short clip. It's just a small clip of what we covered this last Sunday.
Yeah, if you want to check out the full fight card recap, the link is in the description, and it's going to be on screen at the end here. Don't forget to go back and watch our fighter interviews that we have. And don't forget to tune in live every Sunday morning at 9 a.m. Pacific, 12 p.m. Eastern, and you can join in on the fun.
Yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. It goes a long way. All right, everybody, thanks for watching that short clip from Story of the Fight.
We'll be right back.